everybody, welcome back to the second session of Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition. I really enjoyed the first stream of this. I thought it was super fun. So let's go around town and talk to people. Okay, I already talked to Mr. Psychic. Did I talk to everyone in here? Sylph's the greatest company in the world. No one can beat them because they work for the good of the people. That's what my dad told me. Pokemon growth rates differ some species. I think some of this is generic dialogue. It's been a long time since I talked to these people. They say Sylphco has been pulling many local apricot farmers out of business. But so what? Someone has to suffer in the name of progress. That is so random. Okay. I know we talked to that guy. I know we talked to them. Whose house is this? Trainer Fan Club. Okay, there might be unique dialogue here. Brock's the last word on cool end of story. Now there's a guy I want to be like. All of us gathered here are fans of Pokemon trainers. They look at battles coolest. Never talk about petty rockets like you. Okay, there we go. We have some unique dialogue. Wonder if I can be a cool trainer one day. No, never. I think trainers are so cool when they're battling. Don't you think so too? Are they not trainers? Or are they just fans of trainers? Oh, I couldn't walk through the back of the couch. I mean, I guess I could have guessed that. You played this game last summer? What did you think of it? I'm liking it so far. Someone has to suffer in the name of progress. All right, Mouzadong. The Karate Master was really angry when he lost his petition as the Saffron City gym leader. But he still takes the Pokemon League regulations very seriously. You know what? I haven't gone in a gym yet. Oh? Ho ha, what's this? Criminals entered our dojo. They warned us about you. Ha, you, Rocket, you're not welcome here. Be gone, leave us. Don't come back. Yeah. Is it gonna happen every time I come in? Yeah. Okay. Cool, that's a unique little cutscene. I think they meant apricorn. Oh yeah, that's a Gen 2 thing, that's right. Yo, champ in the making. Sabrina's Pokemon use psych powers instead of... Hey, what's that you're wearing? Can I see your trainer card, please? No? That's just as I thought. The nerve. This gym is not for bums and petty thugs, you hear? Get out. Don't come back unless it's an official trainer license. Wow. All right, where are we going? We're going Celadon, right? Sorry, Cerulean. We're going to Cerulean. Oh, and they said that apparently we have like an underground base or something in the daycare. So I think we probably want to go there first. Oh no! It's Yoshi. I should probably make some wild Pokemon fame. I haven't really grinded at all, have I? Like, I fought some trainers, but I haven't really grinded at all. And I think that my levels are pretty low. Welcome, young man. I run the daycare service. Would you like me to raise one of your Pokemon? I sure would. My Nidoran here needs to get himself some experience, but I'm too busy with my other Pokemon as is. Isn't that right, Nido? Very well, I'll raise your Nidoran for a while. Should be fit to fight, no time at all, I assure you. Awesome, thank you, sir. Now back to my Pokemon adventure. Hi, hello there, would you like to raise a Pokemon as we... Oh? Hee, my apologies, I didn't quite catch your uniform. Take it you're with the others? Right this way, then. Follow me, little Nido. There's a good lad, now just come down here. Oh, Meowth with Payday probably would be a good idea. Well, we'll have to see if I can steal a Meowth, because we can't really catch wild Pokemon. Greetings, sir. Some fresh meat for you in more ways than one. Are we gonna learn that they're butchering the Pokemon? What's he got here? A male Nidoran is it? Well, maybe cute, but it certainly won't be of any use for manual labor, No, indeed, but if I recall correctly, should be pretty, versatile in the breeding department. Oh my god. That's so. You, Grunt, go throw this fella in the breeding pit. Try and get close to that Cubone we've got in there, too. We could use a few more Cubone eggs. There's a Pokemon Romhack for Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you capture monsters instead of Pokemon. Oh, that could be fun. I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Super well, but like I played one of the Game Boy Advanced games growing up, and I thought it was pretty good. Oh, I'll be on my way! There's just a fully staffed rocket base right under there. Well then, and you are? Ah, so you're MDF&B. Welcome to Cerulean, the city of beautiful flowing water, or whatever the hell it is. Make yourself at home in the humble little rocket base, but please don't feed the Pokemon, if you'd be so kind. I got the message from boss about your mission. Bill's house is just north of the city, along Route 25. I almost said 205. Right on the other side of Nugget Bridge. It's pretty big, you won't miss it. Had a box of a few rarities put together per the boss's request. Honestly, if I were Bill, I'd take the job in a heartbeat if the stuff in there was what I was being offered, but then I heard he was a bit of a picky weirdo. You can go collect the parcel up in the storage room over here. Okay. Route 25 live. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go give these rookies a crash course on the art of good burglary. This part's always good fun. Okay. Oh, hey, Ronnie. I'm sorry, Shadow the Hedgehog. Ooh, yeah! You're missing out, MDF&B. The burglary is where it's at. Okay. The daycare man scares me. It's like he's all nice one minute, then freaking ruthless next. Is this like a location they just made? Or is this based on a template? This place is big. Why do they have potted plants in the little habitats? That doesn't make any sense. I always loved that Machoke's cry is "Na-na." It's so good. Yeah, you're the one who's going to see Bill, right? The package thing is right here. I hope it helps at least a little bit. Oh, Bill's parcel. Okay, I was just talking to random people. The Machoke there belongs to some hiker who hasn't been back for it for like a year. Can't complain, hasn't gotten enough experience when he finally gets it back. That's amazing. Probably just what's in the Sprite set, yeah. Yes, and if you pick up the package, head north to Bill's house now. I already got it. It's feeling I look a little conspicuous walking around town with a big red R on my chest. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Before I joined Team Rocket, I used to always wonder what the Pokemon in the daycare did while their trainers were away. Heh, now I'm glad I never did use it. MDF and breeding pit. When I was little, I wanted to go to Hoenn to be a contest star. Now I'm a hard-edged Pokemon gangster, and I love it. We do grow up, don't we? Apparently Pokemon eggs are all the rage in Johto and Hoenn, yet most people here seem as if they don't even know they exist. Ha! Which means we can take all of them for ourselves without trouble. Man, I hope the Lapras will lay an egg before too long. Those things are so rare, man. It'd be such a shame to let it go. Pokemon, if you can't exploit them for profit, what's the use for them? I say that all the time. About my viewers. What's even the use of viewers if you can't exploit them for money? Exploit them for likes. I'm not going to upload the next Pokemon challenges unless you give me 10,000 likes or more on today's challenge. I'm gonna hold it hostage. I just need to be like DSP. Guys, I'm not getting enough donations this stream yet. You just need to get those donation numbers up, guys. I really need it. I'm taking my revenge on all the kids who picked on me in high school by becoming the ultimate evil scientist. Wow, that is so unbelievably on the nose. He knows exactly why he's doing it, and he's just gonna do it anyway. All right. See, that's MDB's evil twin MBD. Yes, MBD said that. You get out of the room. You forgot to snort? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're right. We're working to create drugs. that will make Pokemon stronger and faster. Oh, so you're gonna put Pokemon on the gas. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god, that's insane. Okay, just one more cat video and I'll get back to work now. Yes. The exponential function with the product of the square root of -1 and pi as input and... Oh. Huh. It's a telephone, better not use it. I saw a fucking Instagram video the other day of an 18-year-old in the UK looking at like a regular office phone and not knowing what it was. Blew my fucking mind. Like, I don't expect them to know what, like, a floppy disk is. And yeah, she was shown a floppy disk and she didn't know what it was. A lot of kids now just see a floppy disk and they're like, oh, that's the save icon. Okay, I don't blame people for not knowing what a floppy disk is anymore and stuff like that. But, like, an office phone? An office phone. There's no way you haven't been to a building that doesn't still have an office phone. Like, are you kidding me? Maybe it's because I'm in Canada and Canada's, like, a backwater country. But, like, when I go to any medical building... what they have sitting right there, right at the little reception desk, is a phone. A regular phone with a receiver and a dial pad. You know? Not like a cell phone. You're 19 and you know what a floppy disk and an office phone is. Yeah, like, how can you not know what an office phone is? Yeah, schools still have office phones. Like, a lot of buildings do. I dare say you guys in Cerulean... Celadon can learn a thing or two from us about the art of camouflaging secret hideouts. I mean, we're under a casino literally called the Rocket Casino. Lol, I'm in Hamilton. I'm sorry for your loss. I used to live there. You work, I said you live in a bank. You work at a bank, so many phones. Yeah. Okay, Slowbro, use Sonic Boom. Come on, Slowbro, pay attention. I always liked this gag. You could talk to them over and over and it'd be trying to use different moves and failing them. No, you blew it again. Ignored orders. Yeah, it was supposed to teach you that, like, a traded Pokemon of a high enough level won't obey you, unless you have the right badge. Too much time, too little to do. Is there nothing entertaining happening anyway? Hey, you're an old man. I should be able to battle you. Man. Can I steal a bike? I tried to raid my bike indoors as if there's a voice that goes in my head compelling me to stop. It's pretty weird. Hope I'm not going crazy. Bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. What in the... Do you think you can just waltz in here and steal yourself one of our expertly, painstakingly crafted top-grade bicycles? No. No? Oh, okay. Carry on, then. You think you can just waltz in here and steal it for yourself? Yeah. Who do you think you are? Oh, Rocket. Is that it? You think you're cool, do ya? You think stealing the fruits of another man's labor is cool? You think that gluttonously taking whatever your greedy hands can reach, without regard for the well-being of others or the needs of the region's people, let alone the prosperity of its fledgling economy, is cool? Yeah. You're the embodiment of everything that's wrong with this world. You, immoral youngsters, walking around like you own everything, you see. Like everything is owed to you by virtue of having been born. I fought in the war for your sorts, you know. Does it give you something worthwhile to think about, huh? No. Yeah, impossible to get through to you with words, is it? Well, fine, you asked for it, bandit. If I could defend my region in war, I can defend myself in battle against crooks like you. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, I guess I'm fighting him then. Totally forgot this was a ROM hack. What, do you think I was playing legit Pokemon? Hello from Ontario. Oh no, I'm getting taken away because landmines aren't allowed. Yeah, no, I don't think you're allowed to. I don't think civilians are allowed to have landmines in Ontario. Also, sorry for your loss, knowing that you're also in Ontario. I think that's what anyone from Ontario should say to anyone else from Ontario, is I'm sorry for your loss. This one's better than ZA. Which one is ZA? I forget. It's not Legends Arceus, is it? Because I thought Legends Arceus was pretty fun. Yeah, his Pokemon aren't that strong, but neither are mine. In fact, he's a higher level than me. I don't know why he's only growling. Oh, ZA is the new one coming. Oh, it's not even out yet then. How can you judge it? Hey, Toronto? Yeah, I didn't like living there. I lived there for a short time and it was against my will. It's because there's nowhere else that we had to go at the time. At least you're not from Winnipeg? Nobody's from Winnipeg. Winnipeg is a lie. You know how, like, North Korea has, like, fake cities? Like, they have cities on the North Korean-South Korean border that are supposed to look like they're really advanced, but no one actually lives there. It's like a cardboard city meant to look good from a distance so that South Koreans think that North Korea is more prosperous than it actually is. That's Winnipeg. You've heard about Winnipeg, but you've never seen Winnipeg, and it's because it's not real. Don't get tricked by Big Manitoba. Big Manitoba's trying to lie to you. Jesus. I'll send in Rattata, but I think he's gonna faint. I just got a lot of random Pokemon and they have low health. You know what? I should go to the PC and switch my team out a bit because I finally have more Pokemon than just what's on the party. And just using a gaggle of super weak Pokemon is not going to do me any favors. We're already starting to run into problems from it. People are mad it already has DLC before getting released. What's the DLC? Isn't it Winnipeg the capital of Canada? No, it is not the capital of Canada. I think it's the capital of Manitoba, but Manitoba's not real, and neither is Winnipeg. I mean, there's a landmass called Manitoba, but it's uninhabitable. No one lives there. I'll accept no proof to the contrary. Disarmed, defenseless, and at the hands of some pink-haired, costume-wearing punk. No. Hey, no, please don't. I won't allow my bicycles. Stole the bicycle from the bike shop. Yay, you fiend, evil, ungrateful, vile. Yes. Yes. I did it. There's a time and place for everything, homie, just not now. That's great. Yay! Look, guys, I have a bicycle. I love how I love the theory about Legends Arceus about how they canonized it being called Arceus because they didn't want to give you the Arse phone. God, I hope that's why. That Bill, I heard he'll do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon. He's not above doing all sorts of things, I've heard. I saw this weird sailor guy running around chopping down trees earlier. It was a strangely beautiful sight. Is that the explanation for why there's less trees around? Collects rare ones. Heard about Bill. Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who wouldn't want to boast about their Pokemon? Can I get a Bulbasaur in here? Hello there, do you happen to have a Poliwhirl? Agreed to trade for my Jinx? No, I don't have one, sorry. What? Hold on. I said no. What's the matter, son? You racist? What? Are we both Japanese? Am I crazy? My goodness, you're one of those evil rockets. Well, if you've stolen any good Pokemon, would you mind trading them to my husband here? It's one of the few things he still finds any joy in doing. Wait, what happens if I say yes and I don't have a Poliwhirl? This isn't a Poliwhirl. Think of me if you ever get one. Okay. Huh. Well, that was weird. Switch our team. I think it's a reference to Jinx being controversial. Oh! Like I'm saying no because I don't want to Jinx. I thought it was just a fucking non sequitur. I was so confused. Okay, Jigglypuff and Zubat. I do want Zubat on the team. I might take Jigglypuff as well. What's the moveset? Right, I want Jigglypuff because it's Fairy type. I forgot they added Fairy to this. Sing and Defense Curl! Maybe not. Okay, but we will switch some party members here. Okay, I don't need Metapod, I'm sorry. I got Metapod by accident. I meant to click Paris, and I instead stole the Metapod. Paris would be on my team right now if I had Paris. Chat, what's quirky nature? Can you remind me? Passes through barriers. I'll switch these. I want to level up Zubat a bit so that it gets a passable move. I want to say it gets Bite at level 10 or 11. Probably 10. It's a neutral one? Okay, I'm fine with a neutral nature. Now, I'm guessing I'm going to get kicked out if I go in here. Champ in the making, Misty's Pro Water type poke. Hey, what's that you're wearing? Could I see your trainer card, please? No? It's just I thought the nerve. This gym is not for bums and thugs. Okay, same dialogue, gotcha. Wait a minute. Ah! Damn. I was gonna see if I could just run around the edge. Okay, can I steal from this kid? Their parents keep telling me not to go through the underground path, but they won't tell me why. Man, why did the game tell me that, like, I can beat up little girls and fucking old men, and then it doesn't ever, ever, ever let me do it again? I was able to do it in one city, that's it. Only trainers with an official license can collect gym badges. Bums like you who battle without one should be thrown in jail. Yeah, but I'm breaking into your ass. Also, there's a rare candy over here. There it is. My brain is so big that I just know these things. I used my clairvoyance. I concoct a variety of medicine from berry powder. It's too bad you don't have any friends to crush berries with. Man. So fucking mean. Gar, are you my friend? You want to crush berries together? Door's locked. Yeah, it hasn't been broken into yet. I guess Shadow the Hedgehog's gonna be the one who does that. Oh, you can't even walk in front of it. I have saved right here so many times in my life. Do you know why? Because I save right here because a few steps beyond it is where I always fight Blue. Yeah, it's like right around, I think it's like this tile is where he runs up and fights you. People call this Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. You think you got what it takes? Maybe. Rival 2, it depends on how you look at it, right? So there's the first rival fight is the tutorial one. And then there's an optional second fight after that if you go to the Elite Four zone before you have any badges. Then you have an optional fight that's skippable there. It's in the same place where he fights you later in the game for the second from last time. So you could argue that Rival 3 is the Nugget Bridge fight. Although in my Pokemon challenges, that's Rival 1. Because I don't show the tutorial fight because there's no point. And I don't do the optional second one because, again, there's usually no point. Unless you're in Yellow. If you're in Pokemon Yellow, then you do the optional fight. If Jolteon will make the run harder. Because to have Jolteon appear, you have to win the tutorial fight at the start, and you have to win the optional fight. That's a fun fact about Yellow, is what the EV your rival has evolves into depends on how you fought him early on. If you lose the tutorial fight at the beginning, he'll evolve it into a Vaporeon, which is the easiest for you to fight because you have a Pikachu. If you beat the Pokemon battle at the beginning, but you either lose to or do not do the optional side fight before you have the first badge, then he'll evolve it into a Flareon, which you're neutral against. But if you beat him in both fights, then he'll have a Jolteon, which is the hardest because it resists electricity. And also, Jolteon is just the best evolution in Gen 1. Jolteon's, like, very, very good in Gen 1. There's a reason I was using it so much in the Pokemon Stadium Let's Play. Jolteon's just top tier. Oh, yeah, okay. Right, Gen 3. Sorry, I'm used to, what is it? Bug is good against Poison, and Poison is good against Bug. But that's, well, Caterpie's not even Poison anyway. Whatever. Poison and Bug are good against each other in Gen 1, and then they changed it by Gen 2. And I think to this day it's the only instance of two types being super effective against each other. What types are super effective against themselves? Is it only Ghost? I think it might only be Ghost. Oh, thank you for the $2, Dolphy Blue Drake. It meant after battle for stealing. Sorry, what meant after battle for stealing? Oh, you're right, Dragon is weak against itself. There has been a Ghost Dragon, right? I feel like I've seen one, but it's from the very new games. So I haven't, like, played the game with it yet. I've just seen it in Pokerogue. At least I think it was Pokerogue. Oh, here we go. This one's Poison. Oh, wait, I was just talking about how Poison, they changed it. Oh, whatever. We'll see what it does. Probably not much. Nope, well, it'll be nothing now. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna send in Spearow. I want to fly, but if I'm confused, it would give me twice the chance to hit myself. I'm gonna peck. Shit. Why is he even using Foresight? That's not gonna help him at all. Come on. Come on, game. I feel like I'm at work right now. Alright, I'm gonna fly because I think it's gonna wear off soon. Hey! Oof, one shot. Have you played any Dark Souls? I played Dark Souls 1 a little bit on PC way back in the day, back when the PC version was very not optimized and the default controls and controller for it were all fucked up and wrong. Played it a bit, beat like a couple bosses. I don't know, it's not really my kind of game. Hang on, you're not a rocket, are you? What am I wearing, brother? Oh, thanks, Dolphy, for the $5. You have to win battles to steal. It meant you can only rob kids or old folks after winning battles. Yeah, I said that. To rob others, battle them after your promotion. Well, yeah, I was talking about that earlier. I said, like, what was the point of it saying I can only steal from kids and old people if I can walk up to, like, one kid and one old person in the original town and fight them, but then there's all these other kids and old people I can talk to that it just won't let me battle. Venonat. I like Venonat. Yay! But the challenge wasn't meant for bad guys. They aren't trainers? You know what? Yeah, that might be it. Alright, who am I depositing now? Probably Weedle. It's not that I don't like Beedrill. I like Beedrill. It's, I like Venonat more. And I never really get to use it that often. Yeah, we're actually the good guy. We're liberating Pokemon. Okay, back to this. Wait, hold on. How's the team looking? It's fine. I'm second. Now I'm serious. I mean, I'm guessing this is progress right now. I know I didn't, like, explore fully. Maybe we could go off to the right because they were talking about how some trees were chopped down. But I figure, you know, we are supposed to go to Bill. And obviously Bill is up here, so I figure there's no harm in going this way. Plus, we can probably steal from most of these trainers. Oddish. Do I have an... No, I have a Bellsprout. Maybe I take the Oddish this time. There's a few trainers outside of Celadon, either using a Poliwag or a Growlithe could be interesting to grab, I think. Well, we do need a Poliwhirl if we want Jinx. Hello from Wisconsin. I love learning about all the places in Canada that don't exist. Well, hello to Wisconsin. Unlike most Canadians, I can point to Wisconsin on a map. I actually like geography. I can point to where most American states are on a map. Oh, we got 2 people from Wisconsin. I just assume that everyone who's ever lived in Wisconsin has been on Code Blue Cam. My exposure to Wisconsin is Red Letter Media and Code Blue Cam, so you guys have some weird representation over here. Oh. Oh, sorry, I'm sick of your bullshit. What evolution is best in Gen 3? I don't know. I've never really looked that hard into it. It's probably whoever has the highest special attack. I'm gonna assume it's probably Espeon. It's probably Espeon or Jolteon. Here's number 3. Won't be easy. Did you see that Mike Stacklasa was at Raw? I saw a picture of it. I think I saw a GIF on Twitter of him at Raw. I had no idea he watched wrestling. I know that Rich Evans knows some old wrestlers, like he knows they exist. I don't know if he's a wrestling fan or not. But I had no idea that Mike knew anything about wrestling, so it was very funny seeing the clip of him at Raw. Very much looking in the way that only Mike Stacklasa can look. Looking mildly awkward and out of place, and then seeing a camera's looking at him, and without breaking stride, doing a weird little dance raise the roof thing. You know what, I probably should have sand attacked. Oh no, okay, I did more damage than I thought. I was gonna say I should have sand attacked so he'd break his rollout, but I guess it was fine. Ooh, I like Ekans. May I steal? Jolteon, or sorry, not Jolteon, Vaporeon is quite good if you're looking for a tanky evolution. Not just because of its great health, but also it learns Acid Armor, and that's strong, you know? It's like Water-type Iron Defense. Die, Timmy. You don't belong in this world. Steal a Pokemon? Okay, I really like Sandshrew, and I really like Ekans. Sandshrew is more type variety. I think I'm gonna go Sandshrew. Fellow Canadian here, I'm sorry for your loss. Love watching your videos. You've inspired me to do similar challenges. Oh, hope you're having fun with it. Gotta keep healing. I really want to level up this Zubat. Come on, Joy, speed it up a little. Why do they never have a lineup here? Heal them, Mons! I always thought it was so weird that the Pokemon community says Mons instead of Pokemon. Like, I kind of get it, Pokemon, long word, but, Mons. I don't know, it just never sounded right to me. I always felt weird. Are you gonna withdraw Sandshrew? I guess I should. Who do I replace? Hold on, let me look. Maybe Rattata? Not that I don't like it, but maybe the least valuable. I'm running into that problem where I have all Pokemon that I like. Heal them pokes. I just say Pokemon. It's not that long a word. Ooh, I need some water. I had some water today, obviously. I like drinking water, but I've had a big coffee earlier. It's a diuretic. It doesn't hydrate you as much as just straight up water. May I ask, what is the stream fundraiser for? Well, as you can see on screen, it is the Save the Business Fund. Now, I guess I'll explain real quick what this is for anyone who hasn't seen the vlog. I put a vlog up on the channel like a month and a half ago explaining this. So if you want all the details, it's there. Basically, I've been just trying to keep my head down and work really hard for the last couple years. And money hasn't been great. You know, rising cost of living in Canada has been really bad. Rising business taxes and business fees has been really bad. So I've been just trying to keep my head down and work and work and work. But between algorithmic changes and CPM site-wide going down on YouTube and a lot of little things, I haven't been able to keep up super well. For the love of all, holy, stop letting things faint. Nope. I'm gonna play how I play. Anyway, so, I've been trying to keep my head down and work as hard as I can, but then I got rocked with about $4,000. Okay, well, it was a little more than that, but whatever. Roughly $4,000 of fees for random business fees, accounting fees, and vet bills that all happened over the course of 2 days. And I was already on basically the verge of having to dissolve my company. I was already talking to my accountants about if we should do that or not, just because the business taxes are so fucking bad. And then I got hit with all those fees at the same time. And the big thing that pushed me over into having to do a fundraiser was that the business taxes can't be paid in installments. They need it all by the end of September. And I was like, okay, well, if I don't get a massive influx of money by then one, I have to dissolve the business for sure, and two, my mom has to move in with me because I wouldn't afford to be able to have her keep her place. I pay her rent for her, and I can't afford both places the way things have gone, and then getting hit with that kind of a big bill at the same time. So I decided, okay, I really, really, really don't want family to have to lose quality of living like that. And also, if they move in, it's going to be really hard for me to keep doing my job the way that I do it. It'll get in the way of doing these videos for you guys. So I decided, let's do a fundraiser. Because that way I can give you something back. I don't want to just, like, ask for fucking money. Because then, oh no, I'm having a hard time. Everybody's having a hard time. The algorithm has been fucking YouTubers for like 2 straight years, but it got especially bad lately. And then at the same time as all those bills coming in. So, you know, nightmare scenario. Everyone's having a hard time though, so I at least want to be able to give you shit, you know? So I want to be able to like stream for months on end and give you a bunch of fun stuff to watch so that you actually get something worth it, you know? And also, that's why I added a massive amount of value to YouTube memberships and Patreon subscriptions. I tried to add everything that I could reasonably get to you that wouldn't get in the way of me producing the show. Oh, what's the use? You're gonna beat me anyway, aren't you? Yeah. Move to Atlantis as long as you don't pay the scuba tax. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch to Spearow here. So yeah, that's the Save the Business Fund. It is exactly what it says on the package. I am trying to save the business. Now, it might need to get dissolved at some point anyway as a company, but even if it does, as long as I still have the place to myself and everything's financially safe, then I can still work as much. Even if it's not legally a company anymore, which may need to happen because the business fees in Canada have gotten so bad that to run payroll... Yay, still Mankey, I love Mankey. To run payroll, which I am the only employee in the company, to press the button that says, pay me my salary, it costs me 2,000 Canadian dollars in business fees. That is $2,000 once every single month that I do not get to keep and the corporation does not get to keep. It simply goes to the Canadian government. That price has only gone up over the several years since I incorporated. Yeah, what is right? This is why people tell you it's very hostile running a business in Canada. This is something that me and my vet have bonded over, is how incredibly hostile it is trying to run a company in Canada. Yeah, $2,000 wasted every month hitting the button that says, send me my money. It's not, that $2,000 doesn't go to me, it goes to the government. It's brutal. So yeah, think about it that way, right? My rent is $3,000. I wish I could get lower, but I'm rent controlled, which means that this is way, way lower than the market standard. So I pay $3,000 for my place, it's $2,500 that I pay for my mom's place, and then I lose another $2,000 just to business taxes. That's not counting that I need to pay internet, utilities, electricity, hydro, well, hydroelectric is what we call it here. Food, cat food, you know, regular bills. Yeah, $2,000 to give yourself your own money. I mean, you can look at it that way, but it's a business. I understand that. Business money gets taxed at the business rate, and then money that gets sent to a person gets taxed at a personal rate. So I get taxed as a business, then I get taxed as an individual. $3,000 a month, I could secure a 2-bedroom apartment for $1,400 in New England. Yup. American housing prices are way lower than Canadian. Well, we've had a housing crisis for well over a decade now, and it's only gotten worse. Hey, Gemma. If you've ever gone on YouTube and you've seen those litany of videos that says the Canadian economy is crumbling, yeah, guys, I've been warning you guys about this for a long time. You guys have heard me bitch about this for like a decade now. And what do you know? MDB was right. Who would have thunk it? The guy living through this shit knew it. What's the downside of not being a business? You can't write things off as much. I at least get to do things like my Adobe editing suite is at least a tax write-off, things like that. At this point, though, I might make more money if I just didn't have a business, and I just took it all on as personal income. I've been talking to my accountants about that, but they're delaying giving me a real answer on it because they're busy handling other things. Which, yes, they've been delaying things a lot because they're busy handling other things. I wish they could handle more than one thing at a time. That's American money, it's Canadian dollars for American. I'm not sure exactly what you're referencing there. To be clear, the numbers I'm giving you guys are Canadian numbers. You do need to remember, though, if you go translating USD to CAD, it's not a perfect conversion. You know, you can look at a certain amount of American money and say, it's worth this much Canadian, but it's not really worth that much Canadian, because Canadian money has less buying power in general. The prices here are higher in general. So, you know, if 1,000 American dollars is, say, 1,350 Canadian, which is probably around what that is right now, it's not literally equivalent. It's not literally equivalent to having that amount of USD. It's equivalent to less than that because the buying power isn't as good and the prices here are higher. Oh, thank you for the 50. Emulator. I like that name. Don't really care about pinning a comment, but I have my life saved a time or two from strangers giving me a few bucks. I've been watching since your first Rat-a-Tat Challenge video. Keep your head up. We're rooting for you. Thank you. I know that people really are rooting for me. And it's difficult because I know that, like, okay, right now, you know the whole view slashing thing everyone's complaining about? It's hit me very hard. Last week's Pokemon challenge that I put up is the lowest viewed Pokemon challenge I have ever done in the entire history of the channel. It's not good. Even over the course of this streamathon, my viewership on challenges has gone down drastically. The 30-40% view cut everyone else is seeing, of course I'm seeing it too. So, I'm probably just gonna have to stream a fuckload and hope that I can turn the streaming into enough money that I can keep things going. And you know what? If I can make that work, I'm pretty proud of that then, because I've always loved streaming. I've loved streaming for a long time, and if this just means that I need to be more of a full-time streamer than I was before, I'm okay with that. I'm actually quite happy about that, if anything. I like streaming. I like streaming for you guys. I think it's always a fun time getting to hang out. And I like the idea of the channel being more fan-supported and less reliant on the YouTube algorithm. You know what I mean? I don't love the idea that people might feel like they're obligated to pay, which is why I'm always very clear about how this show will always be free, and I'm not going to paywall videos. Maybe if I, like, really, really have to it someday, but I don't think I'm ever going to have to paywall videos. The closest I could think of is if I ever had a video series where YouTube would nuke it if it was on YouTube, then sure, I could throw it on Patreon, just because Patreon won't nuke things for copyright reasons, you know? Anyway. That's it, man. I had it. All day I've been standing around waiting for some half-decent trainer to come along so I can offer him a place in Team Rocket, only to find out that half of them can't even beat the first couple of twerps on the damn bridge. Look, it's been 12 godforsaken hours, and I can't feel my legs. Tell Archer that I went for a long overdue coffee break, alright? Jesus. Guys, I was the grunt at the head of the Nugget Bridge all along! Alright, is the trainer down here? Yay, there's a trainer. Let's steal. Wait, was the guy at the end of the bridge a rocket all along? I like that. It's 2,000 rupees you pay for rent. That's like 25 USD per month. Man. Yeah, India's a whole different world than over here. It's crazy how different it is. I mean, like, you must hear my housing prices and think it's like a hellscape over here. And, like, most of my neighbors around here are either from, like, northwest India or China. You know, like, we have a lot of Punjabi people up here. If I join membership, does that add to the total? It doesn't add to the on-screen total, but, like, obviously I do get paid for that, and obviously it is helping. Don't feel obligated, though, but, like, if you like the rewards that you get for a membership, then by all means. Just, you know, read the rewards and make sure you pick a tier that you're really happy with. And never feel bad about, like, if you gotta stop donating at some point, you know, money changes, or you just stopped watching or something. Like, never feel bad about that. I've had so many messages over the years of people saying that they feel guilty because they had to stop donating, but, like, their pay went down or their rent went up or whatever. It's like, please do not stress out about that. Like, I get it. Look, when I started making a lot of money, one of the first things I did was I subscribed to the Patreon of a whole lot of channels that I really like, so that I could give back. And when I started finally having, like, really serious money issues, I just quietly had to reel back a lot of those, and I DM'd a lot of those people and just let them know, it's nothing personal, I still absolutely love your channel, I just can't afford to anymore. And they all understood. Do you get paid for YouTube Premium watchers? Yes, in fact, YouTube Premium watchers contribute more money to the YouTubers they watch than if you watched the ads, by a lot. It's not that you make a lot of money from YouTube Premium individual views, mind you. It's that individual views on ads are worth basically nothing at all. It's large numbers that are worth something. And so... Really? Oh, you didn't know? Okay, Gar, check out your analytics page. It has a separate number to show you how much of the money you're making off premium viewers. In fact, if a video is in limited advertisements, you get paid the exact same from premium views. Premium views are not worth less money if the video has limited ads because they're not seeing the ads anyway. Meowth or Ekans? I gotta take Meowth. I like Ekans a lot, but like, come on, I can't not have Meowth. I'm a Rocket Grunt. I have a friend who's been in Canada for a year now, Ontario. He's there for his master's degree. Hey, good luck to him. We got a lot of people from India who come here for schooling. You're not monetized yet? How the fuck are you not monetized? Surely your stream is big enough to qualify for monetization. There we go. What I do for extra cash is guitar and street corner. I'm not very musically inclined, to be honest. Well, you know what? Maybe I am, and I just don't know yet, because I come from a music family, a very music-centric family. You know, my parents met because my dad was in a touring punk band. And my mom was a radio DJ at Mohawk College, and that's how they met. I was on band t-shirts when I was a baby, which is kind of funny. I was one of the logos for the band. Problem Children was the name of the band. You can still find their songs on YouTube. They're not around anymore, obviously, but you know. My dad is on YouTube because of that. There's old videos of my dad and Problem Children. 500 subs for members, 1,000 for monetization with 3,000. Do you not have more than that? I could have sworn you definitely had more than that. Oh, thanks, Music Bandit, for gifting 10 subs. I hope you guys enjoy the benefits you get from that. Everybody should... Oh, you got the blog post one, too. Fuck. Okay, hey, everyone who just got that membership, not only do you get the unique blog posts and everything and the credits and whatnot, you also get early access to challenges. I uploaded a challenge in early access yesterday. So, all 10 of you who just got that, you can watch, like, next week's Pokemon Challenge right now if you want to. All thanks to Music Bandit. Thanks, dude. On Twitch I do, but on YouTube I still have 500... I don't know why, but it feels to me like you're bigger than that. You know? I don't know. You have a bigger feeling show than that, Elixir. I don't know if you noticed by the fact that I just walk up to random spots and know where the items are, but, like, I've played this a lot for work. That I have to know where things like elixirs and ethers are for the Elite Four. Okay, hold on. Am I, like, good to fight? Yeah. Just got down from Mount Moon, but I still got gas and, in the tank. What a weird joke. That's how I'm in Gen 3? Yeah. What's your least favorite Pokemon? I don't know, man. Whatever your favorite is. Oh, what am I doing switching to Eevee? He's just gonna karate chop me. That was stupid. Yeah, Eevee's gonna faint. Whatever. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Oh, apparently he's not thinking ever, either. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He doesn't know what a Pokemon fight is. That was nuts. He already had a Leer on me. He maybe could have one-shot me if he just attacked. I am not a starter hater. I just often don't use starters. I think Pokemon's more fun if you don't. What's a song by your dad's band? Oh god, I don't remember many of the names off the top of my head. I don't know. We Are the Children is probably the most popular one. I don't think he really liked that song that much, although I think it's a good one. I don't think he liked that one that much. I think he considered that one, like, really milquetoast bland, whereas he's more into the, like, more hardcore or punk rock stuff. Alright, well, would have rocked if I didn't get one shot there. To be always uses rush starters. I think to this day that the rush starter thing is my most liked tweet. Yeah, you got gifted a sub after being at the stream for 10 minutes. That's great. Hold on, let me Google something for you. Oh, yeah, if you search Problem Children band, you get things like on Facebook 5 years ago, Canadian punk and hardcore. The Problem Children were a band from Dunnville. What does it say here? Oh my god, yeah! Here we go. They formed as teenage friends back in '82 under the name The Tits. They were Jamie Problem, Barney Rebel, and Gary Indiana. The Problem Children are a punk rock band from Dunnville. Formed as teenage friends back, yep. Yeah, and like literally the first frame there is my dad at the microphone. My dad's Jamie Problem. He's the front man for Problem Children. Yeah, We Are the Children by Problem Children. It's on YouTube. It was uploaded in 2006 when YouTube was literally on its first year. Not even uploaded by him. It's just some archival channel put it up. So you can go watch that if you want. The singer, the main dude there, the lead guy, that's my dad. I have zero relation with him anymore, for the record. By my own choice, but that's him. What do you think of this ROM so far? It's really fun. Century knows Sand Attack? Yeah, of course. So you'd be 1 when it was posted? Yep. Isn't that crazy? You were like 1 when YouTube came out. What year was YouTube? 2005, 2006? I think it was 2006. Jonestown Productions is the name of the channel? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure multiple people have uploaded some of his stuff. A lot of people still have Problem Children CDs. I say we like I was part of it. No, I was a mascot for it as a baby. That doesn't count. But like, I say we, I guess, because both my parents worked on that band. But no, they sold a lot of CDs and stuff. It was never enough to be full-time career kind of thing or anything, but in the Canadian punk rock scene, no, Problem Children were a name. Hope all's well between you? Nope. It never will be. Sorry. I can respect his accomplishments and respect him as a great musician, and still never want anything to do with him ever again. He's out there somewhere. He's probably still alive. I can't guarantee that, but I don't know. Hope he gets his act together one day. I don't think he's ever gonna have a relationship with me again, but I hope he gets his act together one day.
Bet I can smash that.
Oh, thanks, Andrew. No idea what to put here. Watch this stream on headphones while praying my daughter will go to sleep after this battle. Or bottle. Everything will be fine between MDB and his dad as long as they have zero interaction. Yup. Come on, dude, just get poisoned. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't want this to go on forever. I really do need to level up Bellsprout, don't I? Because I don't have an answer to rock and ground types. Does anybody know, and you don't need to tell me where it is right away, but does anybody know if you can get a experience share in this ROM hack? Because I would really like one. If I remember right, typically you get the experience share at the east gate outside of Vermilion? I forget which one's named which, but the city with Koga. But you need to have like 30 Pokemon or something. Or is it 50? I think it might be 50. EXP share in the old games were rough. Yeah, in Kanto specifically. Because if you're talking Gen 1, then it's Experience All, which was a terrible item back then. Did not work well at all. And in Gen 3 got turned into the Experience Share, which is a good item, but it was kind of annoying to get. You don't have a particularly evil team. Yeah, I guess I don't. Poisoned at the last possible moment. I know, right? Oh, but I can probably steal from this kid. Well, I don't need to steal from every last guy. But, Wait, you didn't enjoy having 5 extra text boxes that giving you tiny amount of experience to waste your time? Yeah, I know, right? You can get experience share eventually, but it'll be a bit, I might need to switch train. My dad's taking me to an exclusive party on the SS Sand and Vermilion. Kid has a Slowpoke. Water Psychic is really good. Oh shit, that would be good. Trying to catch your stream for like 2 weeks. Oh, sorry, I've been elusive. I haven't been streaming nearly as much as I want in this whole streamathon just due to... Why am I using that? I should switch. No, I haven't been able to nearly as much as I've wanted to this streamathon, mostly just due to real-life things getting in the way. Eevee. Have you played Pokemon Go? No, I haven't. I don't have a data plan on my phone. So I don't think I could play it. You guys gotta understand, like, I don't really spend on myself very much, you know? So, like, I don't have a data plan on my phone. Because I figure, like, I'm at home most of the time anyway. And when I'm out, it's just to, like, walk around the neighborhood and get the mail and stuff. And I'll only be out for, like, 20 minutes, so I don't really need a data plan. I don't need a map or anything for that. I could download a map while I'm at home off my Wi-Fi if I really needed to. And, like, if I need something to, like, listen to, like, a podcast, you know, Spotify, YouTube, they let you download videos and audio, so I can just listen to that. Did you purchase a bunch of minutes in 2005? No, I never had minutes. In 2005, I didn't even have a cell phone. I got a cell phone in, like, 2008? 2007, maybe? Wasn't a smartphone. Smartphones weren't super popular at the time. They got kind of popular while I was in high school. But even then, I didn't have a smartphone in high school. Other people did. All right, I gotta use the bike more. My riding animation feels really janky. I can't explain it, but when I'm biking towards the screen, it feels like I'm lopsided, like I'm leaning heavily on one side. Anyway, yeah, you don't need, like, an internet data plan on your phone to be able to call people. Not that I really call people much. The only time I really use my phone for calling people is if I have, like, an appointment to book. You know, like calling the doctor's office, or the dentist, or the vet, or the groomer, you know, something like that. Didn't have a cell phone till, like, 10th or 11th grade. Your first was a flip phone? Yeah, I'm the same way. I got a flip phone in, I think, grade 10. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. Lies. Definitely lies. How'd you get the bike? Stole it? Yeah, I stole it from the bike shop. I just had to fight the dude at the counter, and it wasn't so bad. You know what? This guy can barely hurt me. I may as well supersonic before I switch. He's got, what, double kick and poison sting? Like, there's nothing he could do. If he's smart, he'd use horn attack, but I don't know for sure if he has it yet. I think he does. Eevee. I feel like Eevee's rarely a bad choice. Well, he could double kick, though. Focus energy, okay. That can be scary with double kick. Now, hopefully he doesn't just get me with poison point, but I think it likely will happen before he faints. Okay, not what I was expecting. Man. Did not get lucky on that. Whew. I'm happy he didn't crit, at least. Because he did use focus energy. A 2-hit move is pretty likely to crit. Man, when the hell does Zubat get Bite? Have you heard of the room Pokemon Evolved? I've heard of it, yes. You got your own phone in like 2019 when you started college. How common is cell phone use in your part of India? Are they reasonably affordable? Ooh, that fly didn't do much. Let's try Fury Attack. Okay, that's already... Yeah, that's already better. Oh, right, but I have a chance of Poison Point on every individual hit. Okay, well that was basically a guarantee that I would get poisoned. Twice, two-hit move is twice as likely to crit. Astounding. Well, it's even more than twice as much if you use Focus Energy. In fact, using an item, a held item that increases crit chance, mixed with Shift Gears and Gear Grind, is how I beat Pokemon Black with one Clink, which was a very fun run. Need to grind your team, to be honest. Your team's a very low level. Chat, I have a question. How do you feel about me doing some very mild grinding off-stream? I don't have a whole lot of time I could dedicate to it. I think you know I'm pretty busy working all the time. But, like... if I were to, before stream, spend like 20-30 minutes on turbo mode and just like level up my team, just grinding in the wild a little bit, not progressing the story at all, would you like that, or do you prefer it all being on stream? Because like, I don't mind grinding on stream if you would prefer that. Almost everyone has a phone here, common as hell in India. See, I kind of figured it probably would be pretty common there. Every person has a phone? Okay. Since UPI is a thing everywhere. Sorry, what's UPI? It's perfectly fine, both are fine, I want to do both. Pre-stream grinding? Oh, I could have the grinding be on the pre-stream, that's true. I don't hate that idea. Nidoran or Nidoran? I don't think I have a male or female Nidoran, so I'll take a male one. If I remember right, male Nidoran gets Horn Attack, which is a solid move that the other one doesn't get. Plus, it has more attack, although I believe it's less tanky. So this team up here is Secret Power, unless they've changed it. I do really like Secret Power as a move. Does anybody know... oh, wait, no, never mind. I was going to say, does anybody know if TMs are reusable in this one? But no, an NPC in-game earlier said it's not, so... I'm going to assume... that that is accurate dialogue. UPI is Universal Payment, something with an I. It's a thing where you scan a QR to pay, amongst other things. So it's just like a type of payment processor where you don't need to use like a credit card. Okay. So we're talking like an Apple Pay type thing. I've never used Apple Pay before, but I have like a vague notion of what it is. Does he have Rock Throw? Because if so, this isn't going to be good. Yeah, male Nidoran's the cannon, female is the tank. That's right. I think female might have slightly better special attack as well, but surprisingly, Nidoking and Nidoqueen both have decent special attack. You wouldn't think so, but they're actually like well-rounded Pokemon. Oof, that's not doing much. How much is Astonish gonna do in comparison to Leech Life? Because maybe I could get some flinches. Alright, how much more does this do? Oh no, that did less. Okay, Astonish is the right move to use. Oh, Rock Throw! Ouch. Nidoking being a Swiss Army knife is cool to you? Yeah, I really like Nidoking and Nidoqueen. You just link your bank, and you can pay on the go without trouble. Pin or fingerprint scan will suffice. I don't think we have fingerprint scans over here. Not for that kind of thing, at least. That's pretty cool. Haha, you fool. Should have just used Rock Throw. You would have one-shot me. Boink. That was a good chunk of damage. Wow, he's not going to learn his lesson. He should have just finished me off. Oh my god, that's going to be great experience. Playground rumors convinced you there was a Nido god? I've never heard that playground rumor, but I love that. That sounds awesome. I love hearing people's Pokemon playground rumors. There were so many of those back when the internet wasn't as accessible. Alright, it's gonna be crazy if he doesn't catch on with this Geodude. Holy shit, dude! Are you for real? You're still not learning your lesson on this. I promise his Rock Throw could do serious damage. What is he doing? I guess he heard me lamenting that my Bellsprout's too low level, so he just decided he's gonna feed me some experience. Late 90s were something else, I know, right? I grew up in the absolute middle of nowhere rural Canada. So there were quite the rumors, and I was one of the only homes that had the internet in that town. Even then, it was dial-up and it wasn't great, and I wasn't on it all that often. Not until I was like 9, I started going on the internet a lot more. And then when I was turning 10, I moved to Burlington, and more people had the internet there. That was like 2002. I think it was like 2002, going into 2003, that I moved to Burlington, and I lived in cities ever since. But I grew up in a very small town called Dunville. Machop. Okay, now he might actually fight me. Buy the Magikarp outside Mount Moon, name it Mew, and leave it in the daycare until 50. Now that is a playground rumor if I've ever heard one. I've never... Oh, wow, that crit. I never heard that one specifically. But that sounds right in line with the kinds of rumors that I would have heard. Burlington, you live in a code factory? Oh, I've heard there's a place called the Burlington Code Factory. No, we have a city here called Burlington. Well, several. I think it was a township when I first lived there, but now it's a city. I just lived in a quiet suburb off to the side originally when we moved here, but then later we couldn't afford the place anymore, a few years later, because my dad got fired for the billionth time for fucking hitting someone at work or showing up drunk. So we had to move to Hamilton, right downtown, right in the middle of downtown Hamilton. We got a nice house because the ancient owners of it had no idea the value of the house. We had that place, we fixed it up, real nice, beautiful old house. And then several years later, my dad once again gets fired more and has more fucking problems with alcohol and whatnot. And and then him and my mom split. And he demanded that he would withhold payments during the divorce so that we could not hold on to the house, even though we had it nearly fully paid off. He got the rights to it, and he sold it for a few $100,000, even though we all knew, and we were saying, if we can hold on to this house for even a few more years, it'll be worth over $1 million because housing prices are skyrocketing now. So the fucker steals the house. He sells it for a few $100,000 that he immediately squanders, and most of it has to go to debt. And now, do you know what that house is worth? Over $2 million. Because we were right, the real estate bubble was not about to burst, and it was gonna get more expensive.
Bet I can smash that.
We would still be living in that house today. It's not worth, like, it's worth $200 or $2 million. Like, you can sell it for that much, but like, it's a fixer-upper. It's a beautiful old Victorian house, but you need to maintenance that place. It's not easy to take care of that place. We would gladly still be living in there to this day, if we could. But no, there's more of the MDB Deep lore. Oh, thanks, Frank, for the 50. Been watching your videos for years. Love your stuff. Not sure what the fundraiser is for, but I'm sure it's a good... Oh, it's to save my business. It's going under. Thank you. I genuinely very much appreciate it. Dolphy Blue Drake with $2. I learned the red, blue, yellow Mew glitch on the playground. Do you mean the one where you can, you know, you like run into the vision of a trainer and you teleport or you fly away? And when you walk back to the area, the pause menu comes up, you unpause, and then you'll fight like a random encounter depending on what trainer you did that at. And that trainer... Okay, you're thinking of the same glitch I am. Cool, because there's several, obviously, but like... Oh, misclick, my bad. But the one we're talking about is very easy. That trainer, for anyone who doesn't know this glitch, you know that trainer on the far left side of the route that we're on right now, that I fought who was in the grass and he walks up towards you? In Gen 1, there's a very, very, very easy glitch with him, where you walk down into his vision and while the screen is scrolling, you hit start so that it pauses when you're in his vision, but he hasn't walked over to say hi yet. And as soon as you unpause, he will. And you use teleport or fly, anything that like teleports you to a Poke Center. Then when you go walk back to Nugget Bridge, the pause menu will appear, and when you unpause, you'll get an encounter. And if that was the trainer you did that with, the encounter is Mew. And you can catch an unlimited amount of Mews. Rapid Spin, I mean, that's better than what I've got. Ugh. Never mind, is it? Wow, Rapid Spin's weak as shit. Didn't this get upgraded later? I feel like it did. Okay, well, I'm not going to use Poison Sting. Yeah, Gen 1 is loaded with weird glitches. That one turned out to be real? What, me talking about the, I need the drinking money, am dead, B, yeah. No, I don't really think about him anymore, so I don't really care if it comes up. He's been completely out of my life for, 11 years? Something like that? Yeah, he's been out of my life completely for like 11 years. I don't really think about him anymore, you know? None of those memories hurt. It's just an annoying fun fact. So I got no problem telling you about it. Why there's so many numbers behind the counter? So we haven't figured out why that happens. We think it has to do with conversion rates. Okay, I'm gonna faint. I think I'm gonna party wipe. We think it has to do with conversion rates between different currencies, but we don't really know why it happens. And it's worth pointing out, by the way, when you donate through a super chat, it doesn't pop up in that bar at the bottom. I wish I could make it do that. What I can do is I can click on some of my streams after the fact and add that number to it, which I haven't done in like a few weeks, so I really need to do that again. It slipped my mind. So the number's actually a bit higher than that. It's probably higher than that by like $500. I'm gonna say that it's about $500 higher than what that number says on the stream. But I don't know for sure. I'm gonna have to dig through the numbers and figure that out. If you do donate money directly through the Streamlabs link in the description, that shows up in the bar, and that might fix the decimal point, but I can't promise that. You guys donated there once, and it did fix it, but then it broke again shortly after, and I don't know why. So I can't promise that that'll actually fix it. All right, there's our party wipe. That's fine. You could heal if you have potion. Oh, fuck. Okay, you gotta understand, I play Pokemon almost every single day for my job, and I am so unbelievably used. Oh god, I lost like 4 trainers worth of money. Not that I need it, but you know. First, you should restore your Pokemon to full health. Who are you? Who's this guy who just walked up next to me? Is he saying that to me, or is that... Oh no, red text, that's her, okay. And you should buy some potions in Pokemon, I hope you excel. That was weird dialogue. I thought this guy was talking to me at first. That Bill? He'll do whatever. Oh, okay, never mind. Unrelated dialogue. Train up Meowth? I don't even have Meowth on my team. Let's mess with her team a little bit. Okay. I like Slowpoke. I do think it should be on our team. I like Mankey as well. God, who do I replace, though? Okay, I hate to do this because I really like Venonat, but I feel like Venonat's the one to replace here. Venonat is not nearly as good with the psychic moves as Slowpoke is gonna be. And water coverage is just more important than bug coverage in this game. I hate making that decision. I do really like Venonat, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think it's gotta be Venonat. Sad Venonat noises. I know, I like Venonat. Venom not today. Right, this is the trainer I was talking about, by the way. So you can't do this in Fire Red, but you can do this in regular Red. What you do is, as you're walking down into his vision, this next step is when he sees me, right? So what you do is, as you're in the transition of walking, you hit start. So in Gen 1, if you were to do that, it would look like this. You can't do that in Gen 3. But this would come up because you hit start during the walk animation. And so if you were to unpause while you're here, he would just get the exclamation point and go fight you. But if you're in Gen 1 and you're on this and he should be seeing you, you can go into your Pokemon and like teleport or something with an Abra, or fly if you already have fly, and the fight won't happen. And then when you walk back into this area, the pause menu will automatically come up, and you unpause, and you will go straight into a random encounter with a wild Mew. And you can do it over and over. You can do this with any trainer where you need to walk up or down to get into their vision. And they'll have different Pokemon that you can farm that way. And but this one is the big famous one, because this trainer gets you Mew, and you can't normally get it in the game. It's an event Pokemon. So obviously that's so valuable, being able to do that. Do I still want Zubat at the front of the party? Yeah, I think I'm fine with it. Long-range trainer glitch. When trainers load onto screen Gen 1, they're facing down, so there's a split second before they turn. Yeah. What's Mew's catch rate in Gen 1? Oh, I'm sure it's horrible. But you can do it with Pokeballs. Like, I've done it several times. I don't remember it being super hard, actually. Maybe it's not a bad catch rate. Man, why can't this guy be like an old man or a little kid? I want a Geodude. I love Geodude. So you could get 2 Mews. You could get 6 Mews if you wanted. You could get 100 Mews. I think you can do the same trainer over and over as long as you don't fight them for real. I'm a cool guy. I got a girlfriend. Is that really the only prerequisite? Not quite. You teleport back to the center. You must let the trainer with this Slowpoke approach you. After the fight, teleport back, then walk to the bridge to encounter Mew. Isn't that what I said? Yeah, you go back, and then when you walk back into that area, the thing appears, right? Yeah. As soon as you walk into that zone, the menu appears. I think it's actually when you do any zone transition, but I could be wrong about that. I don't have a psychic move on Slowpoke, do I? Hey, chat Bashful, what nature is that? Water gun. When do I learn confusion on this? It's probably not going to take all that. I can't switch his moves? Not on that menu. That's fine. I can do it with the select button if I switch into him. I think I'm just going to supersonic. Ah, fuck. He's just going to flinch me. Bashful's neutral? Okay, that's fine. You must face the trainer to break the lock, and the Slowpoke trainer nets Mew. Oh, okay. I must be misremembering then. Could you also get Missing No that way? I don't know if you can get it that specific way, but there's very easy glitches to get Missing No, and like, fucking hell. I got the out of memory thing on Chrome again. Let me just refresh it so I can see the chat again. They're never gonna fix that. I swear to God, they're never gonna fix that. Nightmare. There we go. Cool. You can get Gengar, Lapras, Nidoqueen from other trainers up there, all level 7. Wow. That's crazy. What an awesome glitch. Firefox superiority? It happens with Firefox too, though. It's a YouTube problem. It's specifically a YouTube streaming problem.
Bet I can smash that.
Oh, hey, Lumi. Lumi and their viewers have just joined. Say hello. Okay, Lumi. Lumi, I have a question for you. First of all, how you doing? Are you feeling any better? I don't know how the hell you just went through all those coughing fits you had on Archcast, and then you went and streamed right after. You're a crazy person. But also, you know, I've been doing, you know, most of my streams are on Twitch. I don't really stream on YouTube very often. How the hell do you raid people on YouTube?
Bet I can smash
I'd like to learn, because I should probably do it more often. I got friends who stream here. I'd like to raid them more. There he goes. Okay, Eevee will be fine. I don't have quick attack, right? Oh, no, I do. Okay. Oh, you caught the wrong missing no and had your file wiped? That's brutal. Hey, Lumi. See, Lumi is from the part of the internet where they call me dry bread. She doesn't call me Mah-Dry-Bread or like MDB or anything that like a normal person would. Or just like Madra. No, she calls me dry bread. Different parts of the internet call me different things. It's like how the speedrunning section of the internet all call me bread. Well, for some reason, her section of the internet and Arch's section of the internet call me dry bread. And yet everyone on my channel, they all know the infamous MDB. Steal a Pokemon? Hell yeah, I'll steal a Pokemon. Paris, yes! I've been wanting a Paris ever since I didn't steal one earlier. I really like Paris, but how the hell am I gonna put it on the team? I can't get rid of Bellsprout, he's too good. I think I gotta just not take Paris. But I have a Paris, I can be happy about that. Secret Power. Secret Power is a run saver, by the way. Oh, hey, look, a berry. My big brain knows where the hidden items are. Oh, there's a Misty down there. Getting her freak on. Okay, I gotta remember that items exist, because once a week... I'm sorry, well, once a week I do a challenge, but almost every day of my life, I play Pokemon for the sake of my YouTube channel, and in all of those runs, I have a rule where you can't use items in battle. So legit, when I'm playing Pokemon just on my own, I forget you can use items in battle. I just never remember. Is this a Nuzlocke? No, I don't do Nuzlocks. This is a just for fun blind playthrough of FireRed Rocket Edition. This is fun fundraising. Also, Lumi, you didn't tell me in the chat if you're feeling any better or not. You must hate me. How could you? Tell Mooseman I said hi. Unfortunately, can't soft lock yourself. You have fly. Yeah, so unfortunate that I can't soft lock myself. I just really wanted to ruin the run. Dude, I can't wait to learn Bite so that my Zubat has a real move. How long are you planning on being on tonight? I'm kind of gonna wrap it up soonish, like within the next half an hour, because my neck is real sore and I gotta do some stuff. Lumi didn't answer because she died. Damn it! That's how sick she was? That these are her last words? Fuck. Well, now she has an excuse to never get back to me on my voice notes. I definitely felt the hate in that lack of response. I agree, I felt the hate too. It's not reciprocal. I like Lumi. Lumi is nice. Lumi watches Lucha Libre with me, and only a good person would do that. One day I'm gonna get Arch to watch Lucha Libre with me. And that's the day he finally puts down his pitchfork and admits, not everything can be dismissed as gay. What's your training routine nowadays? Sorry, I need to clarify, do you mean Pokemon? Because I'm streaming Pokemon, and I realize that's the most likely thing you could be asking. Did you see the newly released Mega Evolutions? Well, Gar sent me the trailer that shows Holucha. I saw that one. Arch does not know anything he's not forced or bribed into. See, that's true. You guys had to pay him hundreds of dollars for him to finally eat curry, and he did the entire thing as painfully as possible. I believe I commented on that it's a touching video of a man experiencing flavor for the first time in his life. Dude, today we were talking to him on the stream, and it turns out that a daily meal of this guy is he boils potatoes and then peels them and then eats them with no salt, no butter, nothing. He just eats boiled potatoes every day. What? Like, I get lazy meals. I make lazy meals too sometimes, but brother, it takes you 10 seconds to salt your food. What? I always knew he was picky with food, but holy shit. That's next level, man. Jet Black J. Oh, hey, Jay. How's it going, man? What are you up to? This Pokemon appears to be cowering in terror. Oh, is Bill gonna be an evil, evil man? Charity stream raid. Oh, it didn't even tell me that you raided me. That's weird. I don't know, man. YouTube is weird. How did your stream go, though? And what charity were you guys raising funds for? I hope it went well. Hey, guy. Yeah, I'm Bill, all right. What do you want? Oh, Team Rocket, is it? It's been a while. What is with people in this world and not seeing me in the full body getup and assuming, oh, Team Rocket, you know? I feel like it's pretty fucking obvious. Yeah, sorry, I'm not interested. I got my research to attend to, right? I'm not Giovanni's little tech boy consultant anymore. Talk to me again. Sigh. All right, what is it about? The job? Oh, Porygon, is it? Figures. Yeah, of course I know how to make the things. Who do you take me for? Just show me the stuff they already gave to you to tempt me with already. Fuck, I'm gonna take that line again because I botched it so bad. Hashtag MDB never learned how to read. Wikipedia said so. Just show me the stuff they gave you to tempt me with already. Delivered Bill's parcel. Open it. It's just Taco Bell. Damn it, Giovanni. Why do you keep treating me like I'm some kind of amateur collector? I mean, a shiny Magikarp? Really? Hey, don't knock shiny Magikarp. That's a very cool looking Pokemon. Oh, and some rare candies too. Spectacular. What's this, a ticket for some exclusive party on the SS Ann liner? Please. I got all the high-end connections I need, and alcohol only dulls my concentration. What a first-class ticket to the Epstein Island. Okay, here comes the actual interesting part. As thanks for your cooperation, blah, blah, blah. We'll offer you a regular salary of such and such. Okay, well, that's respectable. But you do realize I could get that much work at a freaking Silphco, right? Giovanni, jeez. Here's the thing. You've got to know about me, pal. I only care about two things in life. Money and bitches. Science and rare Pokemon, that's it. I mean, I was close. Money and bitches. He puts on sunglasses. There's an explosion behind him. Replace Zubat with Paris! I won't put up with this Zubat slander. I love Paris, but I also love Zubat. He doesn't even care for Cigaweed? Wow. This guy has resolve. There's two things... Sorry, those two things are the alpha and omega of my life. I don't think that term means what you think it means. Money, power, status, politics... These mean nil to me. Do you see that? Okay, this guy's dialogue is a little dumb. But if I take the job, you tell Giovanni that it'll be on the following conditions. First, Team Rocket is to send me a regular sample of the rarest Pokemon you acquire, be that through breeding, stealing, catching, cloning, or however it is you guys do it. Do you plan to play more Nancy Drew games in the future? Yup. I already have. Let me, Nancy Drew documents. I'm sorry, Windows search function is the worst thing that has ever existed. It's just not fucking finding anything, is it? It's just not finding fucking anything, is it? Okay, I'll have to manually find that later. Sorry. I have a fucking document where I have already written down a bunch of intro gags I'm going to do on the next Nancy Drew game I do. Because the next Nancy Drew game that we're going to do chronologically in the series takes place in Germany. And I have many a joke lined up. I have not yet run them by Whatageek, because I want to get Whatageek and Suki cry laughing on show. Let me just, is it in here? Is this the folder for it? No, is it in notes? No, it's not in here. Damn it. I know I have it somewhere. I'll have to find it another time. Yeah, I'll have to find it another time. I don't remember exactly what it's named. And the search thing doesn't work. You know what? I should use that everything program. That'll find it. Whatever. I'll worry about that some other time. Yeah, I don't want to spoil the Nancy Drew jokes. Just know that whenever it happens, you're gonna die laughing. Do you plan to redo your Dawn of War tips to improve at each faction, seeing as the files were corrupted? Probably not. I'd rather I didn't know, to be honest. Second, since I know you guys have spies in Silphco, I want you to give me any and all intel you can gather on their newest invention. Rumors have been going around that the technology news groups for weeks about Sylph being on the brink of a prototype for some innovative new Pokemon capturing device. If this is going to be as big as they say, I can hardly afford to miss it. Now, I'd go there and investigate the thing myself, but frankly, I'd sooner eat a dead muck than work for a big conglomerate like Sylph. Sorry, everybody knows exactly what joke flashed through my head, because it flashed through all of yours, too. That's stupid when you hear all the time, what's muck backwards? Why, I'd rather eat a dead cum! Well, did you get all that? Good, because those are my terms. For the time being, at least, I suppose I might just change my mind. Go back and tell that to your little superiors if you're so kind. I got work to do. Oh, what a dick. Anything else to report? No? Leave a genius to work, please. Wow, this guy's intensely unlikable. Tell you what. What's your name? MDF&B. MDF&B? You know, I admire your persistence, MDF&B. I want you to know... sorry, I'm rubbing my eye and I can't see. I want you to have something. Silphco is short for Syphilis Company. Man, I'm happy you're here to drop the deep lore on us, because I wouldn't have known. There we go. Received a cell phone. Why'd they make Bill such an ass? I'm guessing it's to justify that he's, like, working with the bad guys. I want you to be my Team Rocket contact, MDF&B. Yes, that's an equally... yes, that is equally a condition of my taking the Porygon job, but one that'll be just between you and me, do you understand? I think he's just a social recluse. That's a cellular telephone. Quite a little marvel of technology, I know. Oh my god. Got that dealer flip phone, yeah. I'll be calling you on there once in a while to check in on you, and have you tell me if your rocket guys have done or discovered anything that might interest me lately. That was cumbersome. Is that all right with you? Splendid. How many dramatic times are they going to have him walk away and then walk back and say another thing to me? In fact, come to think of it, there's one particularly rare Pokemon that I have long been on the lookout for. One that I think you guys could help me locate. If you don't mind me asking, It's really hard to get Kecleon in Blue Rescue Team. Can you just borrow my Game Boy and get it for me? Are you at all familiar with the Mewtwo Project? No? Oh, I see. Well, I guess Giovanni is not the one to reveal his secrets all too easily. I suppose that's reasonable. Never mind, then. See, this is where if we were playing Earthbound, it would play the spooky music sting. Okay, anything over here? Nope. Hello! I'm dying of poison. Oh, Dan! I think we finally found a secluded area all to ourselves. I'm a little scared, but I think I'm ready. There's no need to worry, love. I'll be with you all the way. Mary, I've been waiting for this moment since I first saw you running around in the grass with your Jigglypuff all that time ago. I knew in my heart that one day I would take you here and make... But for the love of... Is it just not possible to get oneself a few moments privacy in this day and age? Go in a house. My goodness, the nerve. Anyway, where were we, honey? Okay. I guess you just can't go that way. Okay, let's just do that. Because I don't want to botch that and get into an encounter I don't need to. When I really should just go and heal. Is it Bill coming out to... Okay. I thought it was going to be Bill coming out to, like, fucking mess with me again. Oh my, what's this? More rockets? Please don't tell me I have to fight him after I didn't get a chance to heal. I'm guessing this is why you weren't allowed to go down the other way, is because they want you to have this encounter. I thought I got you all back at Mount Moon. Oh, well, I suppose beating a couple more of you guys couldn't hurt if that's what it takes. Am I right? So after knocking out all the other wimps on this bridge, I could use a challenge. Bring it on, Mr. Rocket. Ah. Level, hey, hold on. At least this is a reasonably leveled trainer, but like, my whole team is fucked. I can't possibly win this, can I? I think it's probably another battle you're expected to lose, but then again, he's kind of a reasonable level. Did Nugget Bridge's trainers heal off screen so Blue could fight them? Apparently not. Couldn't you have just flown? Oh, that slipped my mind. Would it have broken the cutscene if I did that? Man, now I kind of wish I tried that. Hey, chat, have any of you ever tried that? Using Fly there to see what happens? You asshole. Oh. Oh. This is an okay rendition, but I'm not super feeling it. Oh! Oh my god, that hurt! Quick, give him a nugget of wisdom. I will give him a nugget if by giving him a nugget you mean like throw a piece of gold at his head. I don't know why I didn't switch to Bellsprout right away when this came out, by the way. I think I'm just not thinking. I'm all brain fried. What's he doing? Has his AI determined his moves wouldn't do enough damage? Because I bet you Bite would do a lot. Oof. Hey, did they add the physical special split in this mod? Because it kind of felt there like his withdrawal was actually making him take less damage. And in regular Gen 3, it wouldn't. Because in regular Gen 3, every grass move is special. Oh my god. Is this actually gonna work? Okay, hold on. I can build up growth. Alright, chat. This is gonna sound really rough for a second. But I'm just gonna use speed up on this. Because it'll take a while. Okay, we maxed it out, cool. Wait a minute. Most Gen 3 ROM hacks do? Cool. I didn't use it many times and it maxed out. What happened there? I didn't use it 6 times, but it maxed out. It's not doing 2 stages, is it? I didn't see the word sharply. I don't think that's how growth normally works. That'd sound really OP if it was, you know, double attack, 2 stages of attack and special attack. Ooh, nice. Holy shit, guys, I might win this. Real quick visit to the audio hell dimension. Nothing's... Wait, did my audio fuck up for a second? You're stressing me out. Please tell me my audio didn't fuck up. Maybe they limited the number of buffs you could put up. Okay. And sleep pattern. Oh, don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch! Oh my god! Oh, if I flinched there, I think it would have been over. Sounds good, I didn't hear anything weird? Okay, good, cool. Oh, the land of annoying noises was the speed up. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I was worried for a second that you meant like my audio fucked up like it did on that one Victoria stream. Holy shit, guys, I can't believe I won that. If he didn't switch to Abra, I would have lost. The Abra gave me the chance to win that. Wow, I really thought I was gonna lose. Now is Red gonna come through and kick my ass? You know what? It's not even fair. Why though? Do I just not have the right Pokemon? Well, that can't be. I just have to train harder. I needed to get better. Stronger, darn it. Still not good enough though. Oh. Hey, MDFB, I was just looking for you. Dude, that was the most badass burglary I've ever seen, no question. Well, you know, it was the only burglary I've ever seen so far, but you get the idea. Rad. We just kind of dug our way in there and shwoop, no more TM for you, old man. Haha. Oh, Lord, you should have been there, MDFB. So, anyway, what have you been up to? Huh, what? You maybe fought the spiky hair kid from Mount Moon just now. Dude, what have you been smoking? No, really? Well then, go figure. See, I told you it was probably, that the kid was probably nothing but a wimpy twerp, didn't I? Well, good thing we got that settled, eh? Who's we? I only wish I could have been there to whoop his ass too, though, you know? Ronnie, are you like the final boss? Am I gonna fight you one day? Anyway, enough chit-chat. We probably want to head back to the hideout now. Sorry, I smudged my glasses and I just took them off to clean them. But I can't read the monitor directly in front of me very well without my glasses. The text is so big. I can kind of see it. The others should be back there by now. I just stuck around back to see if you'd finished with your other mission yet. I'm putting my glasses back on. Are they good? Yeah, they're good. Cool. Well, we've sure done ourselves a good dishonest day's work, haven't we, MDF and B? Archer will have a reason to be proud. Let's get going. Like I'm biking along slowly. Holy mother of Mew! Run, MDF and B, run! I'm on a bike. Why can't I just bike away? Why can't we fly? I feel like I should be flying right now. Pant. Phew. What in Giratina's bloody the cops? How'd they find us? Geez, MDF and B, what's going on? How could this happen? I swear I did everything right. Do you think they saw us? No, we got away in time, didn't we? Oh man, we have to get back to the hideout right now, MDF and B. No time for messing about. Guys, it's time for messing about! I mean, they're not after me. They can't prove that I did anything. So if I just, like, talk to the cop. Hello, Ossifer! Well, if it isn't one of you rockets I've heard so much about. I am a special officer sent by Lance to bring you to justice. What? No, I won't be arresting you. Those aren't my orders. I'm here to facilitate your rehabilitation. I have a shiny new 36 sludge bomb right here that can become yours as long as you keep your criminal record clean long enough. Now then, what's your name, scoundrel? MDFMB? Let me check my registry here for a second. Oh, wow. What's that? There's no bounty on your head at all. That's what I like to see. The moral road is a narrow one, but you walk it all the same. Keep up this behavior, and this TM will be yours before long. Okay. I'm gonna give you this if you can keep your record clean long enough. Cool. MDFMB is, let me see here. There's no bounty on your head at all. And see moral road down there one. Huh. Okay, so I guess eventually I could get that from him. Why would you tell a cop your name? Not a very good grunt. I don't know if you've realized. Oh no. It's Rocky and or Sabu. I mean, he looks more like Sabu. Oh, what am I doing? Ghost doesn't work on normal. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna run. Yeah, why didn't he give me the TM? I have a clean record. Okay. I feel like this is a good place to cap it off for the night. Oh, my back is stiff. I must stretch. And plus, I've got to be around for Barotrauma tomorrow, because I have not missed a single session of it over on Arch's stream. Me and Arch are the only people who have never missed a session, and we can't sync now. We're in Zone 3. We need the experienced players there. It'd be very tragic if we party wiped. So I just want to check something real quick, if you guys will bear with me for a moment. I want to give someone a nice little surprise. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go on my YouTube page. Everyone stay here. Everyone stay here. Yep. Let me click that and click that. Something I like to do on YouTube is I find very tiny, obscure Let's Plays, especially ones that feel like old school Let's Plays. And I watch them and I comment on them, even if they're ancient and they have like 2 views. And it usually means a lot to the person that you're watching. Sometimes they're a little embarrassed because it'll be some old series or something. They're like, oh, I'm so much better now. That's okay. I like doing that because I like old school Let's Plays like that are rough around the edges. It's a fun time. You just get to see a person, a real person, not trying to be a character, having fun, being a little awkward, enjoying a game. I had a fan recently called Marshmallow Sheepness who was commenting, and I went on her channel and found she had this ancient playthrough of Condemned, and I've been enjoying that on the side recently. I'm gonna drop a link to that right now, right there in the live chat, and I'm also gonna drop that link to that playlist probably as a pinned comment in this series. If you watch the series, let them know that MDB sent you, and also talk about the actual playthrough. Have fun with it. If you like rough around the edges, random old unpolished Let's Plays in the same way I do, go have fun with that. It's just a lighthearted, fun time. There's technical problems and everything, and the person doing it is a little shy at first, but fuck it, it's a fun time. So share the love, go say something nice. And thank you, Dolphy, for the $5. That's how you get the experience share. Don't steal long enough and he'll give you the TM, and and he'll give you the XP share if you stop long. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm probably not gonna do that, but that is cool to know that is what that mechanic is. Because I remember an NPC earlier said if you don't steal things, that other good things happen, so that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna go off air now, because I have to get some shit done, and I also need to rehab my neck a little. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.